Hey guys, it's Dynamite. I'm here with another gear review, and today I'm reviewing the BEENZ-O-MATIC ST200 pencil torch. Now, I'm going to make this review brief. I've used this torch quite a bit, and it has various features. It runs on butane gas, which you can get at any big box store, online, whatever. You fill it from the back here, just like any butane lighter. It has on-off switch here, just slides forward back. It has a really nice, stand, so you can set it on stuff, like if while you're soldering or whatnot. And also it has a, you can adjust how much gas goes into it to adjust the heat. It has a pretty nice spring-loaded head on it. It's pretty good. You just have to keep this tip clean. I've never had to really, I cleaned it once, but that didn't fix the problem. I'll tell you about that in a minute here. But it seems to be a pretty clean burning tip. If you listen, switch works pretty good. So the pros and cons. The pro, I bought this whole kit for like $20 or $25. I think it's $30 now. And it's definitely good. I've used it to solder hardware for my remote control boat. I've done all kinds of different soldering projects with it. But here's what I will say. This head design is not the most efficient. It takes a lot. It does not keep this tip. Just not because the torch is bad. The torch is excellent. It's this tip design. It has a grate inside of here that heats up and heats this up, and then in turn heats this up. So there's a lot of metal for the heat to transfer through, and the end result is there's too much, in my opinion. And this tip, even though I've used this for a hot knife as well as soldering, if I use a smaller tip, it still doesn't stay as hot as I'd like it to. Like, I have my electric $6 Harbor Freight 25-watt soldering iron, and I can do anything basically with that. I can build battery packs, I can solder up wires, connectors, whatever it is. But with this, for soldering, if you're patient, yes, it will work. If you're in a jam, yes, it will work. But as far as like any kind of high volume, I would keep this to a repair soldering iron and not to a building or to like a type of a construction. This is good for very small projects, small wires that melted, or you need to a wire got cut and you want to refix it back. This will work. But as far as like building a pack or putting big connectors on, I would use an electric one. Now that's kind of the review on this tip here. Which by the way, it goes on here. And it screws on, and then you pull this forward and you light your flame through there, and then you let it burn, and it heats up this metal part here, and then you drop it down, and then the gas feeds, like I said, that red hot grate in there. It's like kind of the grate like on a manhole type grate where there's slots in it. That's what's kind of inside of here, and then the heat transfers into this and into the tip. And like I said, it's not the most efficient. But if you take this off, I have built copper or brass remote control boat hardware for my boat with this torch right here, and it's excellent. I definitely recommend it. Now, I thought there was something wrong with the torch, when in reality what I learned is after it runs out of gas 2 or 3 times, you have to bleed it, which means you just leave this on for a long period of time until it completely runs out, and then you refill it with gas via here. But if this thing gets full of air, it ain't gonna run right for crap. So make sure that this thing, you take care of it, use good butane, and make sure you're bleeding it. I bleed it every time I fill it now, instead of waiting until it gives me problems. So when it's out of butane, I just leave the switch on and just let it completely run out, turn the switch off, and then fill it up. And then it gives a strong, nice, strong, hot flame. So this is my review of the BEENZ-O-MATIC ST200. And you can get it on Amazon. I bought this at Lowe's. Definitely check online, see what you can find. It's an excellent, very usable torch. Very kind of surgical. very sharp, long flame that comes out the end. And I would definitely buy this again and recommend it to anybody. This is Dynamite signing off. Bye-bye.